Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. He goes to the hurry up here. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw this one. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
60 by 6. 79 Broncos. 70 ready. 69 ready. 69. Go.
They're throwing it. It's caught by Wilson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Say, hey. 18 pioneer. Warrior 70.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
We give to Hall on the draw. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hey.
They'll run here. It's Hall. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing from the gun here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal?
Like 7 Pirate, Mustang 19. 79 Bronco.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offensive line fast. Rolling again. Here's Nix. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now. Giving this to Harvey. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Let's see what they went with on third down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Third and long for him here. He completes it in traffic. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Second down, give to Harvey. And he's been working that for a couple here. It's third down now.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Cowboy, check smash, 18 rattling. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Pass play on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. They set up a screen here for Hall. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
60 Bison. Panther streak, Dragon 60. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo at 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ducking back to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 13-0 lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Working quickly here. It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. First and 10 now from the 46. It's Nix out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, man, it's Marvin Mims. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Runs complete over the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. On first down, it's Nix. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Once more, it's Nix. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw again. Nix. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
To the air now on 1st and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Looking on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
19 tight. 79, trap 60, trap 60. 65, 60, go.
3rd down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Nix again on 2nd and 10. It is Cup, left side. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's back to throw. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. A close call that time, Brock, whether that was interference or not, but it doesn't end up mattering as the catch was made and the penalty was declined.
Yeah, I don't envy these officials, these back judges, side judges who typically make those interference calls. There's so much contact in this game, but to your point, it didn't really matter as the offense decides to decline.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Nix to throw again. And we put everything he's got behind it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They give up the middle to Harvey. Good one right there. Looks like about 6. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Going for it on 4th. Nix has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Looking quickly here. Give to Harvey here from the pistol.
Come on, get that block, bro.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not very much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
It's Harvey straight ahead. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one. Now Nix. Has it down close. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him, creating space QB receiver, deliver.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Some defensive initiative in that goal go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh, shit.
Here's Nix to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on. Set. Buffalo at 19. Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 19. Let's take 19.
He's going to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
79 Broncos.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Complete out to the right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd and 3 now. On the handoff, here's Harvey. They're going to give him the 24-yard line. He's stopped a step short of that first down marker. Offense up to the line fast. Quick pass right side, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Huddle. Ready. Away.
From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Here's a give to Harvey. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw here on 1st. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Just is made in close. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Makes the score just 28. Broncos 14.
is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 1st and 10. It's Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Nix now to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
This is Harvey. He's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That one's 4th down coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. All set now. 1st and 10. No motion him out of the backfield. Nix now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And goes to the hurry up here. In the red zone now. Move to work. And he's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Broncos losing by 14. 2nd and 3 now. They'll throw again. Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
One of the tight ends motions right. Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Give on second to Hall. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
In it to win it. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
All he did
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't
All
know,
it is.
it just sounds good out the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the smokes. Or do shredding a defense just like that.
He gives up on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. So the win goes to the Jets. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock,